I agree with Sir Clive. Like, none from West Indies will take national contract as long as they're getting more money from franchise cricket. Do you agree with Clive Lloyd? West Indies cricketers are leaving because they are being paid very less. Wonderful people, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's about SAE, best upon yourself, and thank you all for tuning into this one. If it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. Some people, recently, West Indies legend, Clive Lloyd made a statement where he said the reason why the West Indies players are leaving West Indies cricket is because they are not being paid enough. They are being paid less. And we all can testify that one of the problems of West Indies cricket is lack of funds. Right? We have heard over the years that the ICC haven't really given West Indies a lot of money. And the West Indies players aren't being paid enough. That's the reason why whenever a player from West Indies break onto the scene and he get the opportunity to play in leagues, he will abandon West Indies cricket and search for better elsewhere. Recently, the situation where we saw Nicholas Puran handing resignation, Russell leaving, but Russell is not Russell even wasn't a surprise to me because he's been playing for years. Even though he's one of them who people said that he's a franchise baby. But the big shock was that Puran left West Indies at the age of 29. That's where I think his prime was. I think it was just the start of his prime and was starting to flourish, you understand? And if he had continued playing for West Indies would have had a better chance of winning matches in the T20 format, ODI format, because those were the two formats that he had ventured off into. And people can really see that his omission from the West Indies team have really cost them dearly. Some might not agree, but it's the truth. Puran would have played a big contribution to West Indies victories over the last 16 to 18 months, when they were dominating, or should I say performing better than now, because right now the guys, they can't even find a win, you understand, to save themselves, and it's really disappointing, but we all understand how that operates, so we're not going to go into details and why the West Indies are failing right about now, because each and every one of us have our opinions and what's really causing the matter, or what's really causing the West Indies to suffer, but at the end of the day, guys, I still stick with my opinion. Mentally, they are checked out. They are not, even when you watch them playing for West Indies, they are not, I don't want to say dedicated enough, but they're not giving their 100% playing for West Indies rather than when they are playing for leagues and all those money playing league where franchise cricket pay them a lot. So, they will go helter-skelter for them. They'll go the extra mile for them because, we're a nation or a set of team who is not being paid enough. So when we see more money, we will perform better. That's what the opinion or what conclusion that a lot of us would have come to when I watch West Indies cricket of recent, and we can't continue in this vein of form. I don't know if ICC could step in and give us a helping hand or other venues to make money in the West Indies, because we can't stay like this, we're losing the hope of the region in terms of cricket lovers are not tuning in, are not impressed. The youngsters are not impressed with playing cricket anymore in most of the region because they're not seeing the West Indies winning any matches, they're really being seen West Indies as a beating stick. And if you want the younger generation to be interested in playing more, have to be putting in good performances. They have to see interest. You understand? And what we're seeing now is lack of interest from a lot of youngsters. We're gonna touch the comment section, guys, and then you're gonna hear what the fans are saying after that statement was made by Clive and Lloyd. Right, my people? So the first comment was first comment, guys, was Bamboo Williams, who commented a good thing. Me never bet anything on them. I would lose. Laugh out loud. And then Hassan Mohammed said, I'm West Indies cricket. Who is them again? Just asking for Auntie Malva. Oh boy, no math in that. Every young cricketer aspires to play for his country and in every case, the region. However, when certain players are successful, they start being unavailable for their own country and then for West Indies. I say go, but let the ones who really want to represent stay and play. At the same time, when you decide to take up a job, it simply means that have to perform in order to be seen. Doing your best makes a difference and the job so you can get recognized by doing so. You get more than your bargain for. I've been saying the same thing, money motive. Yeah man, everybody know that the West Indies people are motivated by money. A good contract for the player, exciting to play for a franchise. It's okay, but the exciting clause carries a good return and the investment for the West Indies board. Loyalty is from the heart, but not an empty belly. Our next comment saying all it takes is planning around the franchise cricket and yes, better pay packages. The other territories around the world like see Australia, England, Sri Lanka, but West Indies can't seem to find a way to contract ensure they return when called upon. Country is first. Our IPL is first. That person asked the question. Arville, another person comment name Arville. Players don't feed family with peanuts. So why should they play for peanuts? Laugh out loud. West Indies is joke. Pay players more and managers less. Franchise are paying more money than most, if not all, countries anywhere. However, before franchise call, there should be huge guidelines to force them to play longer. Go to another comment. Pedro Foster. So point blank, Mr. Lloyd is saying the franchises are what killing West Indies cricket. Kendrick, you are right. West Indies to start disciplining players and for selection they must play games for their country, not coming back from franchise and selected straight back into the West Indies team. That person is saying that the West Indies are giving them too much free ride, you know. But at the end of the day, guys, a man decide that once he get the NOC from the West Indies, hey, he's free to go anywhere he want to go and play cricket. You understand? Because West Indies can't afford to pay him. And if they see that West Indies is trying to control them, they basically retire from the game. And so they have the free option to go and not if you share their money to any West Indies people. You understand, my people? You play for the love of the game. This generation gets paid a while lot more than Clive and the Great were paid in the 70s and the 80s. The problem lie in T20 leagues who have the money to pay the big bucks. Nowadays, we don't have players, we have businessmen playing cricket. I know money is great, but scoring a double hundred test cricket, you are then superhero comment. Another person said, Luther Butler, yes, agree, and no problem with that. But it's CWI who groomed them and gave them the platform to exhibit their skills so they could at least be more reasonable in their exploit. I think CWI should prohibit NOCs for the first 2 years of your West Indies career. That's so true, Sir Clive Lloyd. That the reason why. So, my people, as I said, leave your thoughts down below, my people. All right, I'm not gonna read any more comment, but you guys already get the understanding what we are going through or what you're saying. Understand? Leave your thoughts down below. All right, bless up.